Qiyana nerfs that are coming in. It's actually a buff, and I'll explain you guys why it's a buff. So I hope Brad doesn't see this. Honestly, guys, we gotta keep this low key in the community so Brad can't see it. But let's go over the nerf. So why is this actually a bad nerf, and why is it good for us? And let me explain who is us. So there's two Qiyana players right now. There's the type that likes to play mid and a type that likes to play jungle. I'm one of the people that like to play jungle now. Why? Because there's more outplay potential. And we're going to see why in this nerf right here, it's even better for us at the jungle level. So listen, base HP goes from 519 to 520, which is huge for mid. Why is this really big for mid? All the map shows that you could fight level 1 are not going to be not fightable. People like Silas, for example, where you would have started W and trade with him with auto attacks, you're not going to win anymore because you're missing on that 70 HP, which is massive. Because of that. Like that, you know what I mean? Exactly like that. Ignite him. And just get the first blood, just like that. On top of that, matchups that were already unplayable, like Set, Renekton, Riven, you know, hard matchups like that, basically bruisers, are going to be able now to zone you from XP. You're not even going to be able to get the XP. You can't walk in or your lane is over. So this is actually a massive nerf. Now, if we turn it into the jungle, after level 4, you actually get more HP than before. So it's easier to scale in the jungle because you don't get traded that much compared to mid. So it's easier to scale pretty much. So this is a buff. That's why this is a buff for jungle. Now on the 2 damage. If you look here, the base 2 damage got increased, but it got nerfed by 10% bonus CD. So listen, it got nerfed by 10 AD early on, which is going to make the W start officially better for jungle now, because before the Q start on jungle was better than W, but now W is going to be better because of this. It's actually not that big of a deal. And this is the second thing I wanted to talk to you about. And I'll explain to you why in a second why it's not that big of a deal for the Q nerf. And it could actually be a buff. I'll explain to you guys why. Now let's jump to the E. The E got buffed to literally the same base damage as before the first nerf ever on the E. This is massive. The bonus AD doesn't really matter because I think that now, at least for me, for sure, I'm going to max E second on Qiyana because the cooldown of the E is going to be literally like 5 seconds with CDR on top of having insane damage that's really hard to dodge. So now if you look at the graph here, this guy has a graph and pretty much every line here is the Qiyana level, right? So if you look at the graph, it actually does more damage early on. So Qiyana is going to do more damage early than later in the game. And the average time in at least Challenger is 24 minutes. So this is good news for me. What does that also mean? That also means that I could go Gore Drinker. The Gore Drinker is going to be back because as you guys know, Gore Drinker is getting buffed again in the patch. It's actually going. Let me find the Gore Drinker buff for the boys. Gore Drinker is actually going for 400 HP to 450. I'm even from 8 to 10%. So I think that I'm going to try again to go Gore Drinker on Qiyana. And I think it's not going to be that bad. We'll see. We'll see. But I think it might be the angle. So thank you guys for watching the video. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace out, guys.